I went and found the Federalist Papers, which have always been the primary source for interpreting the Constitution. The Federalist Papers were mainly written by Alexander Hamilton. So what did Hamilton have to say about the jurors' right to nullify? Alexander Hamilton was very clear. He wrote, "Jurors should acquit, even against the judge's instruction, if exercising their judgment with discretion and honesty, they have a clear conviction that the charge of the court is wrong." John Jay was the first Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and authored 29 articles in the Federalist Papers. So did John Jay think that jurors had the right to nullify laws? Actually, he was also very clear about this. In modern times, the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals has held that the trial jury has an unreviewable and irreversible power to acquit in disregard of the instructions of the law given by the trial judge. It is clear to me beyond a reasonable doubt that the Constitution provides us with 4 separate branches of government, each with the power to veto laws. The legislative branch can veto laws, the executive branch can veto laws, the judicial branch can veto laws, and the people's branch can veto laws. Before a law gains the power to take away a person's freedom, that law must first pass the test of each of the 4 constitutionally guaranteed branches. The idea that jurors can veto laws is fully consistent with the fundamental American ideal that the people are the master and the government is the servant. The judge is there to conduct the proceedings in an orderly fashion and maintain the safety of all parties involved. The judge may give instructions and advice, but the jury is of course free to ignore those instructions and advice, just as they may choose to ignore or embrace testimony from witnesses. The juror has the power, not the judge. The juror can never be punished for their verdict or second-guessed. If you find that a defendant is guilty of harming another person, or harming the property of another person, then certainly convict and put that person into the hands of our correction system. But if she's only guilty of violating an unjust or unconstitutional law, you may vote not guilty, no matter what the judge, the prosecutor, or the evidence says.